This is Metal Sanaz and SD Radio. SDMETALROCKS, and I shaved my head.
Everybody, this is MzHollywood, and I am here at the NAMM Show. And what is the first thing I always do when I go to the NAMM Show? We dance. Let's do the NAMM dance. We are at NAMM. We are at NAMM. And who am I with?
Nice shake weight. This is Mike Greenfield from Smother Theresa.
Smother Theresa. What's that band all about?
Oh man. Well, let's see. Meat, potatoes, all the necessary nutrients that you need. Very old project, but we are putting it back together, and I'm looking for shit to hit the fan, literally.
And what are you excited to do this year at NAMM? Are you excited just to hang out with all of us again?
Absolutely.
Is it reunion tour for you, or are you most excited to go to Disneyland?
I think reunion tour. Oh wow, Disneyland. That's a whole nother thing there. Yeah, Haunted Mansion 12 times in a row without any other rides. Life can't get any better than that. That's like a donkey show in Tijuana.
Let's go a little bit more into that. Tell me about like the best trip to Disneyland, or something scary that ever happened at Disneyland.
Well, first thing that comes to mind, give a shout out to the boys in Hemlock. When I went out on tour with these guys, we stopped in Disneyland, and I must have went on Haunted Mansion about 10 times. And about the 11th or 12th time, the rest of the band decided to join me and ruin my fun, because we got yelled at because we were going down down in that big elevator, and the lightning struck, and then there's a dead body up at the top. So on our way down, we're like, oh my god, we're falling. And then all of a sudden the lightning struck, and we started screaming like girls. We're, ah! So then all these kids are crying, parents are getting pissed off at us, and they're like, what are you doing scaring my kid for? And we're like, hello, you're in the Haunted Mansion. I mean, really? Come on. So that kind of spoiled it, and then we weren't allowed to go back in there again. And Indiana Jones ride was pretty cool. Only Indiana Jones was able to save us on the ride that we went on, and he came through. Definitely, we were told to keep our hands in the ride, and we were misbehaving. But we turned out all right.
That's awesome. I love that ride. It scares me every single time I'm on it. Now, last year I got picked as one of Sanaz's contest winners on Project Independent.
Oh, wow.
So I heard you guys were on Project Independent too. However, I missed when you guys were there. So tell me well, you multitask in so many bands. So what band were you with, and again, what city was the most fun, or what happened on the road, all of the above?
Wow. Well, shout out to Vengince. We did the Project Independent tour with Agori, and we did our own separate tour for a couple of weeks, which was kind of a nightmare, but we pulled it off. And we jumped on to Project Independent, which was really awesome. Meeting a lot of new friends, and I can remember the majority of the tour, except from Nashville, Memphis, Little Rock, and New Orleans. I don't remember any of those days, except for New Orleans. Apparently, Sanaz and I, we don't get any ideas. We're hanging out in the back of the van. She was laying in the van. I was on the bumper of the van. So, yeah, for those of you who are like, oh,
kinky.
Nope. And so I was really drunk. I had, they had those frozen slushy drinks down there, the antifreeze and the Hurricane, which they're like really slushy, fruity drinks, which we were all having. I got video to prove it. And but there was a lot of alcohol on the bottom. So everybody else, I go back to the van, and all the guys are passed out. Some of them even have their clothes off. One shoe is out of the van, and there's just a sock with a foot hanging out of the van. So, yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. But I had a little talk with Sanaz, and we were talking about New Orleans and how fun it was, and it was cool to hang out. We were having a blast on tour, and I immediately interrupted her because I guess whatever she was talking about was completely unimportant. And I said, hold that thought. I need to go throw up. So that could be taken many different ways. My throwing up could be I got sick and tired of Sanaz talking about shit. But who knows?
Probably that.
Hey, who knows? Who knows?
Now, when you're ever traveling, I mean, I'm assuming you guys go via car, but have you ever gone through the airports? Because I must say, like, you must be hell going through airports. Check out these shit-kicking boots, man.
Surprisingly, I don't have any issues going through metal detectors at the airport.
Because they don't want to deal with you. They look at you and they go, oh, shit, let's just let them through, let them through.
Well, metal detectors, I like to call that the salad tossing line because it's pretty selective that they just go and, pick out a certain someone. Luckily, I haven't really had that much of an issue. I get more of an issue at a local courthouse, paying off a traffic ticket than, having to worry about flying on an airplane somewhere and, getting the Homeland Security all involved and whatever the case may be. So apparently, I don't think I don't fit in with the sleeper cell. I don't fit in with the Al Qaeda. They do look at my last name, and considering that I may be Jewish, there may be some people, back from the 1940s, 1950s who may still have an issue because Jews have money. I don't know. Not me, of course. I must have it hidden somewhere in the desert. I don't know.
I think they're watching us right now. The water just got intense.
Must have said something. The water's starting to rise a little bit here.
So once again, where can we find your band? What's the Facebook, Twitter, tube?
Well, my touring band, Vengince.com, Vengince, with gin in the middle, because everything's better with gin in the middle. Shout out to the boys, and hope to see you guys soon. Me living in Vegas, you guys in San Francisco, it's pretty far. Kind of that long-distance relationship going on.
Bro love, bromance that.
Absolutely.
Do you want to plank right here? Do you know how to plank? You know how to plank.
Plank?
Plank.
Not really.
Do you want to plank?
You want to show me?
I could show you, but it'd be funnier if you did it.
Oh, why is it gotta be me?
Come on. Come on, you can plank right here. It's not that wet. Well, maybe it is. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you plank? You gotta lay on your belly.
I don't know about all that.
You can do it. Come on. You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll show you.
You do it. I'm going to hold the shake weight.
Plank on the rock.
Oh, boy.
And that's it. And there you have it.
And then the water goes off.
Now it turned into a wet t-shirt contest, so woo, now I'm cold, woo! Well, anyway, so nice to meet you, Mr.
Yes,
Mike.
yes,
and
definitely.
Thanks again. I rock, you rock, and together we rock.
Absolutely. Absolutely.